You guys suck at BapBap. Okay, maybe not you directly, but a lot of the BapBap community does. Some of you guys have watched my beginner's guide and it does show, but you lack the critical skills necessary to climb to the top of the leaderboard. Well, lucky for you, that's where this video comes in. I'm gonna be going through 10 advanced tips and tricks to help you become a pro BapBap player. Now before we begin, I gotta confess something. That title? Yeah, it's clickbait. I know, I'm sorry. Because there's actually 15 tips. That's right, I'm throwing in 5 bonus quick tips at the very beginning for you all. Now what I need from you is that if you hear a tip that you have not heard of or hadn't thought about, go ahead, hit that like button down below. Yeah, right down there, right down there. You don't have to hit it yet. Just when you do, I want you to know where it is. Like right down, somewhere here-ish. And okay, let's go. Quick tip number 1. There are some legendary boxes that drop really good loot around the map. Look for the biggest areas and there's usually 1 or 2 in there. They are fairly tanky and a lot of groups contest them, so I'd recommend gearing off some weaker box and robots first. Quick tip number 2. Bombs don't do damage to allies, so stop worrying when you want to use it. Wait, how'd you? What? Just be aware that it does still do damage to you. Quick tip number 3. Rebind your keys to suit your needs. Some might prefer your ultimate on R to be in line with other MOBAs. Some of you guys may want H for healing. Some of you guys might want ping on your scroll wheel so you can mass spam it. It's all up to you. Quick tip number 4. You can cancel your heal. You can use any skill or the C key to interrupt your heal early. The heal sound apparently has a universal taunt attached to it that everyone falls for, so use it appropriately. And the last quick tip, pay attention to your teammates' inventory. Give them items that might be better for them or drop some heals when they are running low. Okay, on to big tip number 1. Check bushes. Bushes are the best way for you to cheese jump your opponent, so when you are moving around, make sure you're always checking those bushes. And no, not with your face. If you hit someone, they will pop up on your screen for a split second to let you know. If your character does not have a good bush check skill, just stay around your teammate that does. Cling to them like it's Scooby-Doo. Tip number 2. Pings, pings, pings. On top of making a very sweet sound, pinging is also important for telling teammates quickly what is happening. By default, it's right-click to ping, and holding right-click will give you a wheel of options. You can also open your map to ping faraway locations. Remember guys, communication, OP. Tip number 3. Rotate for healing. One of the most important skills for team play is knowing how to rotate for healing. If one of your teammates is low and you're healthy, stand between them and the enemy to allow your teammates to heal.
I got it.
Nice.
Just heal. Back up and heal.
This is twice as important for tanks since you are pretty much useless in a poke fight. Tip number 4. Movement skill OP. Stop wasting your movement skill. Around mid to late game, it is very easy to get picked off by a coordinated team. Your one saving grace is usually your movement skill, which gets you out of a lot of sticky situations. But if you blow your move skill too early, then boom.
Attack speed.
Zuko jump. Understand when to use it offensively and when to use it to back away. Tip number 5. Swap your build. Build guys are good and all, but sometimes if you know what characters you're up against in the late game, it's good to flex in different items. For example, if I know I'm against tanks and I can hit a lot, I might bring some lifesteal to trade blows and counter their thorns. Tip number 6. Understanding wall hops. Remembering which characters can and cannot wall hop is so very important. For example, if an Ana and Skinny is chasing my Froggy, I would jump a wall with a very long runaround. If Skinny jumps across to chase me, I know the Ana won't be able to join for a while and Skinny's ult is down. Perfect time to fight back. Currently there are 4 characters with easy wall hops, 2 characters that need their ultimate to wall hop, and 2 characters who cannot wall hop at all. Tip number 7. Use a Storm. The Storm can be ruthless, but it can also be a good tool. The first 2 rings Storm damage is pretty weak, so you can survive in there with heal pots for quite a while. Use it to escape from stubborn chasers, farm peacefully, or even resurrect allies. Even dipping out to some of the late game storms to escape can be a pretty useful juking tool. Most players are afraid to jump into the storm like they're toddlers at a pool. Tip number 8. Avoid getting third party. Learning how to lower the chance of getting third party is so very important. As the zones push in, you'll often find a lot of people all at once. You'll need to learn how to lower the chance of you getting sandwiched or jumped after winning a fight. Now we already covered bush checking and saving your movement skills, so I'll add 2 more. Limit engagement angles and maximize your vision. For example, moving along a storm ring will give you confidence that no one will be coming from that side. And being in an openish area with clear lines of sight will give you early warning for any encroaching enemies.
9.
Tip number 9. Pay attention to revive stations. Revive stations make a very loud noise, and when they're used, turns the revive station gray on the map. You going for rest? He's going for rest. These are big indicators that there are easy kills on the map. Revive characters can't have anything better than green gear, and their ultimate is put on a long cooldown, so it should be easy pickings. And tip number 10. Most fights are winnable. BapBap is a unique MOBA in that everything is a skill shot, even basic attacks. For example, there are fights where I'd be at low HP and run around the corner. An overzealous Kitsu would turn around the same corner and find me right in front of her. I'd catch her by surprise, CC her, dodge all her panic shots, and get the kill. Understanding your character's potentials and strengths will help you pull a win from a hopeless situation. And that's all, folks. I hope these tips have been helpful, and subscribe for more BapBap content. Or maybe subscribe to hear more of this sultry voice. I'll see ya next time. Ciao.